everything's running. Excellent. Go start the tractor. Bin's low. Corn up in the wet bin. Do a test. Need earplugs. There we go. A lighting situation. Warm up for a minute. So Owen was here at 11 o'clock last night and he filled the wet bin. So we're here at 6 o'clock. It says coming out at 16.7. At 126. Point and a half. That's 15.2. Good to go. Okay, I am going to Tim Hortons, grab my wife coffee. Get my wife coffee. And we're gonna get chores going. After chores, we're gonna get probably going back at corn. And if it doesn't rain today, which there's a chance, hopefully we'll start getting back at beans. But yesterday, a bunch of neighbors tried and it was in that 19% mark. Lowest I heard was 17%. So we'll get some Tim Hortons and we'll get this day rolling. What else? Oh, here's a fun fact. If you get Tim Hortons sandwiches, I sell my eggs to Grey Ridge. Tim Hortons wants a grade A quality egg. That is what I'm producing. There's a chance when you're at Tim Hortons, you're gonna be eating one of my eggs. Can I get 2 medium regular coffees and 2 farmer's breakfast wraps?
Regulars, just waiting on the wraps.
Okay, thanks.
Yep.
You can see the coolant dripping. When you get pushing this 806, it starts seeping out of the head gasket. So A, it's either gonna need a new head gasket, probably gonna need new studs or head bolts, but we're gonna go to studs. Not today. We are going to band-aid this. Hopefully we're going to take the hood off, the muffler. We're going to re-torque the head, and hopefully that will push it down. It's not pushing the coolant into the motor. Good thing you check oil every day, so we're good there. So hopefully just going to stop that from leaking out. And then this winter, like I said, we'll put a new head gasket in it and put head studs in it. And or this isn't going to work and I'm going to send it to somebody to get it done ASAP. Owen's getting diesel in the combine. Let's get this ripped apart. Got to get on her. Right, cap is back on. So with this motor, you gotta take the valve cover off to get some of the studs, which are right in there. So anyways, Owen's just going to grab the torque wrench, give her a torque, pop it all back together, and we're good to go. Doesn't matter if it's red, green, blue, yellow, they all break. They all break. No big deal. We got the service manual out. Here is the sequence, and we're supposed to put them from 85 to 95 foot-pounds. Thank you to my neighbor who gave that to me, Pete Hailstone. Came in handy. Gave them a little more. They were all in spec. Gave that corner an extra 5 pounds for now. Well, the whole thing an extra 5 pounds, which isn't really the right way to do it. But those bolts could be stretching. Anyway, we'll put her back together. We're gonna throw some bars leak in to also help it. And that's all just a band-aid. You can't just do that and call it fixed. So all this stuff is hopefully going to get us through the harvest, and then we just found ourselves a winter project. So get the valve cover tightened back down, gaskets in proper, put her back together, and go pick some corn, make her snort, see if she leaks, and if it does still leak, then yet again I will take it to somebody, or I'll put it in the corner. I'll put the 6410 on the auger. And like that, we're back together. Owen's went to town to get bars leak. We'll throw it in here for good measure. We're gonna let it run, get some heat into it. Owen bought a lighter rad cap so it won't hold so much pressure in the system. Also put the bars leak in. Just gonna let her run, get some heat into her. And then we probably should go pick some corn. Gonna get all the tractor warming up here. Owen and I are gonna head down and start. Mike's picking eggs and Wes is making feed. So it's gonna be a little slow going this morning until everybody gets their other jobs done. But this is what it takes. Here's my ride. Thank you. Mom's picking me up. And repeat.
And repeat. Here we go.
Bringing the benefits that come with this time of year, like global donuts and delis, pumpkin donuts, and other.
They got the first two sets of wagons lined up. I think one's gonna need me at the other end in the buggy. Love this time of the season, it's busy, always running. So the nice thing is this was just across the road, so I'm able to do all the running before he actually needs to dump, which is quite handy. Obviously taking those spacers out really helped. So I will show you guys, when you switch from corn to beans, there's certain things I see a lot of people doing, but they forget there's some spacers in the back of the rotor that you gotta put in during corn and take out during soybeans. So when Owen started corn, he forgot to put them back in. So it made it really tight. We were seeing a lot of rotor loss. But since we put spacers back in, that rotor loss has got a lot better and acceptable. Even though I wasn't seeing a whole lot out the back of the combine, the monitor was still saying it was blowing a little bit out. Now it's saying it's not blowing any out, so that's good. So when I got time, I'm the guy who comes out and checks it out. That way I want to just keep rolling. And if I see a change, or I think he needs to change something, there is a kernel there, but here's a square, and that's what you need to look at, just a square. And it's looking pretty good there. Like I said, the odd kernel, you can't get them all. Sometimes if you look inside the stalks, you can see it on top, and that's blowing it out the back. That, you know, some of it can be header loss. You see this guy right here, this one came out the back because he's on top in the footprint. If you dig down, if it's header loss, it'll be shoved right in the ground. But one or two on the ground, I'm okay with that. That's just part of the game. But it's looking really good. Like, I've seen it before where it's like, man, you gotta do some changes. Like, we are blowing way too much out the back, and you gotta change the sieves or fan speed, rotor speed. There's lots of little changes you can make, but we got a pretty good idea how to set it up. you ever ran a 7710, you know that 16th gear, she's a jumper, you gotta idle down. Time to get these in the field before they get full. It's easy to turn wagons around when they're empty or one dump in it, because we got to go that way. load. Open gate, let her dangle. His arm, it's out. He's ready for me. As soon as we turn, back on the ball. Little different than beans. Arm in. And we're ready. Okay, now we gotta run and go get the other tractor set of wagons, put it behind those ones. Once we fill these sets, Owen and I will hop in those tractors. We are going to go back, unload them. The good news is, when we come back, we'll have them parked and ready because we have the spot opened up. So it won't be such a hectic craziness mess we got going on here. Wagons are full. Owen can finish filling the back 2 hoops and the rest will fit in the buggy. Let's get filling the dryer. It's finished. Feed, it's down, chickens are fed. He's actually gonna take that set of wagons down and Owen's gonna keep rocking and rolling. And we're off. Let's go get us set. Ooh, that does not look very inviting. Oh, I hope that rain stays away. Oh boy. Still gotta do the test plot this afternoon. Last plot, the first round went 217, and now we're just waiting for them to unload so we can load their carts, they can load our wagons. It is a lot of screwing around, but it's kind of fun. Looks like that storm passed though, that was nice. And the next variety. Wes just gave us a shout. That other variety that was 6 rows over there went 252. Run there went 250 right on the nose. Not quite as good as the variety before. We are full. A little different from this angle. Oh, let's get a video the other way. Buggy this way. Oh. Looks good. I walked pretty much the whole way down here. Yeah, nope, we're full. We got it. That is it for the night. Gonna do a test of the dryer. Everything's full. We'll come back around 11 o'clock, fill the wet bin, get up early, fill the wet bin. Hopefully tomorrow we're getting that beans. Guys have a good night.